Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Dr. Srimati Narayanan, a graduate from Orenburg State Medical University, Russia, and also a medical practitioner in Telangana State Council. So today's topic, guys, I thought let me discuss with you all what are the challenges I faced during my 6 years when I had to cook by myself, and how much is it costed me, and how I managed my education, and what are the things I carried from India in order to make my own food, and what are the things that were available in Russia itself, how I manage the overall based on the climate, what are the things which were available in Russia, and did I have any mess or not. All these things I would like to discuss with you guys in this video. So let's get started, guys. So first, I just want to tell, when I joined in my university, that is Orenburg State Medical University, Russia, there was not any mess that was provided by the university nor my consultancy. So it was like we have to make our own meal. When we were going from here itself, we were instructed to carry certain things. So those things include a rice cooker, a pressure cooker, and some kadai, some pan, and few chamchas and few spoons and plates and few small bowls we carried. Along with that, I carried all Indian masalas. The Indian masalas mainly which I carried are like chicken masala, mutton masala. Then I carried chili, coriander, and also I carried turmeric, and salt was available there. And I also carried, I think, other some chicken 65, chili chicken, those fry masala, biryani masalas, lavanga leaves, all those bay leaf, all those that biryani khadi masala, I think khadi masala I carried. Then I also carried papads. I carried sambar masala, rasam masala. I carried some urad dal. If I needed, I can make idli or dosa. I also carried mixie. Actually, I didn't carry in first year, but I carried in second and third year mixie, so that I was able to make my own vada or make my own idli dosas and all there. Apart from this, I carried some homemade pickles like mango, chicken, mutton pickles I carried. Then what else I carried? I carried, actually there during winter, getting curry leaves or coriander leaves were very difficult during my time. So I used to buy them here, coriander, curry leaves, and chili, and I will ask my mom to dry it in sun. Then I used to take it there, and I used to manage the winter with those things. We can cook obviously without those things also, but I used to add them in my cooking as well. And in first 1 or 2 years, I couldn't cook that well, and there were in few of universities there will be some small mess run by students who have financial constraints. So one of my friend, Dr. Afridi, he runs such mess in Orenburg. I enrolled myself there, and until first year ending to second year fully, I was eating in that mess only. And when you go also, few of you might be starting some small mess by yourself, or few of you will get enrolled in mess also. This thing was there, and now good thing is few universities and consultancy are collaborating together and making sure that first year Indian mess is available for students. Initiative by all few universities and consultancies that the students are able to manage their first year with mess. And obviously mess is not that much cost effective or efficient. It will be little costly compared to if we cook by ourselves. If you'll ask me, the budget for your cooking, it varies from state to state and country to country. In my particular state, per month for 3 people, it used to cost 10 to 12,000. So we used to pool this money together, and we used to cook by ourselves. 3 of us together, we were cooking during our entire stay. Same way, you guys also form a 3 to 4 or 5, max to max 5 people group, and you guys can cook by yourself, and you guys can manage your eating. And many people also ask, will this affect my studies? Guys, literally, you're going to be in Russia or India or any other countries, cooking by yourself will not affect any of your things. See, basically what I used to do is, I used to cook after my class. sometimes class gets over after 3 p.m. or 5 p.m. or 8 p.m. It depends on the college schedule. And after which I'll cook my meal and I'll eat it in the night, and then I'll keep some for the morning. There will be refrigerators or common refrigerator, or you can buy your own for your separate room. So I used to keep there. Morning we used to have some breakfast with bread or something with the curry we made the last night. Then we'll go for our lecture or practical classes, whichever is there as per schedule. Then during the break we used to eat in canteen. Canteen offers good food. Russian food only they offer, but it was good and manageable. Then again after the second half of class or lecture, we will just come home again, cook again, eat, and this repeated. This is like a vicious cycle. It just goes like this. Some days when I'm tired, when I couldn't cook by myself, or when we wanted to eat outside, we used to eat outside. It is like this only. There we used to have KFC, McDonald's, all the pizza shops, everything were there, momos were there, everything were there. So it was manageable. Few Indian restaurants also now they are opening, like actively they are functioning and they're opening. That is good thing. And I think for Russia, especially for Russia, if you want to handle your expenses of cooking, per person 4 to 5k is sufficient for the cooking expenditure. I'm not talking about any travel or anything. Like this cooking and expenditure of 4 to 5k includes raw materials like vegetables, rice, and any meat like chicken or mutton or fish, depends on whatever egg or whatever you are a vegetarian or non-vegetarian, based on that you can think. But 4 to 5k is like a good budget. Max to max 3,000 is sufficient. If you're going to do as a group of 3 or 4 per person, 3 to 4,000 is more than sufficient. 5,000 is the highest amount which I'm saying. And also the other thing is you can manage your studies. You need not worry like what if I'm cooking and I will fail in exam. No, definitely you will not fail in your exams. Attend classes, cook, follow a proper schedule. Sometimes you will feel tired, you may not feel like cooking. It's okay. During those times you can eat outside. It is manageable and it is within the budget itself. And in winters sometimes few vegetables will cost more, so during that time we used to cook for the other vegetables which are available or other meats which are available during winter in a lesser cost compared to the one which are costlier. Like this, based on season, our cooking pattern also used to alter and change. This is the thing which I followed. It's not necessary you should also follow the same. I'm just saying you my experience so that you guys can get an idea. Go with a wide mind, not with so much of expectations, so that you will lead a life or a lifestyle which is easier. You'll get accommodated to that lifestyle so easier. If you go with lots of expectations, there will be definitely lots of disappointments. So I specially request you guys to not go with any kind of expectations. And also one more main point I would like to discuss is like does our health get affected? No guys, it will not get affected. We will cook by ourselves. We'll cook the food which we really want to eat, and our health will be fine by it. It is fine rather than eating outside. If you are choosing any university that is offering a mess facility for first year, please enroll in it. Most of it will be like mandatory or compulsory, so please enroll in it. Don't think about money, don't think about anything, because first year is very challenging. You'll be very new to the climate, weather, and to the environment and to the culture. Any country you're planning to go, you'll be very new to the culture. Foreign is not like India. Foreign hostel is not like Indian hostel. Like there, most of the work it will be like we should do it ourselves. We should keep it clean and we should cook by ourselves. It is like this. More of your work, your involvement is more compared to the other workers or anyone's involvement. So I would just suggest you guys to carry sufficient masalas for 1 year, sufficient vessels for 1 year. Though you might be in miss, try to carry some backup options as well. You might not like few dishes if it is cooked in mess. Those days you can skip and you can try to cook by yourself. So I would suggest you to carry all small vessels and masalas with you guys, and carry as much as snacks, pickles possible, because in initial few days it will help you from being from not being homesick. You will just there the chips, right from the chips flavor to everything, lace flavor here and in abroad, it totally varies. It varies from country to country, to be honest. So you have to make your mind like well prepared. Like you can't expect everything that is like a carbon copy of India. It will be totally different. Even the Indian restaurant in abroad countries will be different, because it depends where the restaurant is and how they are getting the raw materials and all. So guys, just go with a wider vision so that you will not get disappointed. This is my only request. And if you guys have any further doubts regarding like what to carry, what not to carry, and how much each masala should to be carried, I'll just share you what I carried. You guys can decide like based on your uh, things which you like. See, I used to carry more of chicken masala because I cook chicken very frequently. So like that, you guys can make a list of yourself, like what you like. Based on that, you can carry and go. And anything else, if you guys have doubt, please feel free to message me in my WhatsApp or Instagram. I'll be very happy to help you guys. And if you guys have any suggestion regarding any topics, please feel free to comment in my videos. And also, if I'm making any mistake, if there is any mistake which I'm saying, like please let me know in the comments. I'll also try to correct it by myself. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.